Welcome everybody, this is Pastor Divine and we're going to be reacting to a new video called Cry for Help by Jennings. Saw this video coming out, he's posting this like crazy on Instagram and I was like, oh crap. This song is a song that a lot of people don't want to admit happening. It's a song that churches refuse to preach on. And I think it's a topic that a lot of people don't want to get involved with because they're afraid to. They don't want to admit it's happening. In a way, they don't want to live in fear that this could possibly happen to their child. But I would say that this is like a topic that I immediately jumped onto. I've worked with kids almost my whole life, and I wanted to look out for signs. Literally, I was looking up symbols and logos for cartoons, for stuffed animals, for toys, to clothes, to anything that could resemble this demonic corporation of human trafficking. And I was literally doing that. I would sit at the parks when I would be in campouts, when I was supposed to be out there playing with the kids, make sure they're all right, not pushing each other around. I was literally making sure that nobody was there that could possibly cause harm. And I was honestly freaking out sometimes when I was out, on campouts and everything, because I'm like, is today the day? Something's gonna happen. And I would always dream about, chasing down people that took kids and everything. Like, there was one dream I had. It was like one kid got kidnapped and I saw it and I just took off and he dropped the kid and I just wrecked him. I tackled him to the floor. But I think this is the topic that a lot of people don't want to get into because they're afraid to admit it does happen. It does happen, and it happens right underneath our noses, and it's sad. So let's get into this. Oh boy. Well, I gotta go back because I just had to turn up the volume. The hand gets me. Children's lives matter. I love that shirt. I want to get that.
Save me, I can't save myself. Save me, this is my cry for help. Save me, I can't save myself. Save me, this is my cry for help.
I hear you loud and clear.
I want to pause it right here. Let me tell you a little bit right now of why I changed my name to Divine. If you didn't know, my name used to be Panda Pastor. That was my gaming name. And it was Panda Pastor for, I don't know how long, for a very long time. And I changed it because Panda actually resembled that corporation of child trafficking. It was actually a symbol to help attract kids, and if kids bought these products or whatever with the panda symbol, there was a certain symbol that was a panda. And I didn't want to be a stumbling block for kids, teens, or people, anyone, if they saw Panda Pastor combined. So I had to change up the name, and that's why the name changed to Divine. Yeah, so my logo used to be a panda, and it was, yeah. So, and I had that like conviction for a very long time to change my name, but it's just like, I can't let something negative change my whole logo or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then it's just like, I'm a stumbling block, If someone's looking for the truth and they see Panda Pastor, I'm a stumbling block. I can't do that. So I had to change up my name, but geez, I can't. And it's like, this is like, she's in a warehouse.
I'm a patriot and I'm a patriarch, but I'm a father first and I'ma play that part. Gonna stand for mine and never bow or buckle there for anybody that ever get in trouble. Yeah, storm is brewing, I can see them clouds, hear the children crying, baby clearing loud. Shine a light on shadows, I'ma clear them out. Don't wanna hear the truth, you better hear them now, before it hits home and it's too close to the night of facts that you've been running from. I made it through hell just to show and tell all the lost ones where I've been coming from. My number one is my household and my family, always been my saving grace. There's a war right now and it's taking place, and you bite your tongue so you saving face.
Dang. So he's one of those guys. Okay, he's been through a lot, and he knows how important his family is. This is something that a lot of Christian families do not understand, is that the father is the head of the household, needs to know what's coming into the house, what the kids are seeing, what the kids are buying, what the kids are looking at through their phones, through their computers, and everything. That is something that the father has forgotten nowadays. The church has forgotten what the father's job in a family is to do. And I guarantee you, the majority of fathers refuse to look at this topic.
I'ma yell it loud, this my battle cry on this battlefield. I'll take my consequence, yeah, it's common sense. When it's good and evil, you can't ride the fence, that's some coward shit. I'll take them hits and I'll throw them blows. I'll lose it all to save their innocence. I'll deliver this with some diligence, cause your ignorance makes us different.
Save me, I can't save myself.
Oh, I just realized. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I honestly did. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I had a dead feeling that those kids are gonna be running around, and the whole video is gonna be one of them going missing until they're all gone. Oh my gosh. I was looking at the girl. I'm just like, why is she stopping and looking around now? And I look on the ground, and the man.
I can't save myself. Save me, this is my cry for help. Save me, I can't save myself. Save me, this is my cry for help.
Blindfold off of these blurry eyes, gonna be a horror story where the scary dies. Angels fly with their guns out, causing hell of fire when Mother Mary cries. I heard the lies, but I seen.
All those hands get me. All those hands get me, dude. Those hands. Oh my goodness. You know, like how much awareness that we could bring to this whole situation if every single drug crap rapper stops promoting this crap, stops promoting like sexuality and trying to push out their women or objects, because that has a big part of that. A lot of these industries run on the music that is promoted by these drug addict sexualizing children music. Okay, that's really what it is. These kids think it's awesome to get involved with this crap, and all of a sudden the girls start promoting themselves sexually, and all of a sudden they go missing, or they get into like prostitution, and then all of a sudden they go missing. They're never heard of again. So think about that. That's something to bring up when you hear kids listening to all this drug crap and sex music, is that they have a big part of child trafficking. These drug rappers have a big part of that.
The truth, they gonna silence you. If you bring the proof, they gon' call you crazy when you call them out. They try to box us in, but we can box them out. Don't dare ask me what I'm talking about. If you ain't listened yet, then you'll never hear it. We gon' pray to God.
Wait.
Don't dare ask me what I'm talking about. If you ain't listened yet, then you'll never hear it. But we can box them out. Don't dare ask me what I'm talking about. If you ain't listened yet, then you'll never hear it.
I love that.
We gon' pray to God and we gon' stand up. Got an army here, I know the devil fear. Yeah, the future's clear when you know the past. And that train is coming and it's rolling fast. Gotta fix the path that's on a broken track. There's no time for us to be holding back. Now we need some leaders to wake up the sleepers. Make believers out of non-believers. Let freedom of speech ring through the speakers. Take the filthy rich to the cleaners. Shine our light, baby.
Oh gosh. You can like imagine this stuff in your head, but once you see it like on video form, it just becomes so realistic. And you know this stuff happens. Dude, I live in Florida, okay? On our coast, the most kidnappings happen. Florida is like a hot spot. It actually has more kidnappings than any other state in the United States. Surprisingly. Florida's like a big place on my coast. Okay, I live in Venice, and Sarasota County to, you know, Panhandle. Our coast is like the hot spot for trafficking. It's where the most trafficking happens. And it's like, I'm walking on my beach all the time and I'm just like, I'm living in an area where trafficking's the hottest spot here in Florida. It's sickening, and this stuff is happening right underneath our noses, and the Christian community is trying to become so ignorant of this crap. It's the one thing that's not mentioned or even talked on. Why don't we focus on this stuff, like exposing this stuff, you know? You know, like all this homosexuality crap being pushed onto TVs and all these cartoons have a big part of human trafficking. Because you know why? Because it sexualizes the children. And it gets them used to seeing that type of stuff. And it's easier to draw them into this type of crap. Not always kidnapping. See, this video is a lot about the kidnapping. It's easier to draw somebody in also into a community that actually specializes in trafficking. This right here is what true slavery is. So all this BLM crap is nothing compared to what happens in this type of industry. This makes BLM look like a fool.
Beamers, don't let sex crimes be a misdemeanor. Protect these babies from these sickening creatures. I refuse to sit and watch from the bleachers.
Save me. I can't save myself. Save me.
That kid on the swing reminded me of somebody that I actually know from church. Oh my gosh.
This is my cry for help.
I'm pausing this so much. I'm like, Jennings, you mentioned on Instagram that 400,000 kids go missing almost every year. Realize that that's only the documented ones. What about the families that actually sell their kids into this type of stuff? There's parents that actually sell their kids into this type of stuff. Child trafficking, kidnappings, you know, sex slaves. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. There's parents that will literally sell their own kids to make money off of this type of stuff. So you mentioned the documented ones. There's a lot of ones that have not been documented. This is like one of the most booming industries here in the United States.
Save me. I can't save myself. Save me. This is my cry for help.
Imagine being one of those searchers and you're doing that and you find that. Imagine being that guy that literally just sat down and was like, you know, today I'm gonna go look for, you know, the missing kids, you know, voluntarily. And you go out into that forest and you find that. You're the one that finds that.
Save me. I can't save myself. Save me. This is my cry for help. Save me. I can't save myself. Save me. This is my cry for help. Save me.
In 2019, there were 421,394 reports for missing children. Another thing to mention is that those girls that are in those rap videos that these kids are upholding as their gods nowadays, I'm gonna say that right now. CNN, the news, are gods to the Democratic Party and a lot of people. You know, the news is a god to people. The music industry is a god to this generation of ours. And a lot of the women in these music videos, how many of them are forced to do these sex scenes? How many people are forced to do these inappropriate scenes or get with these guys or When these rappers get lonely in their cribs, they call up all these girls. How many of them were kidnapped and forced? Bring that up when you talk to kids about the rap music they're listening to. Jeez, Jennings, dude, you're doing an amazing job at just making it visual. You're giving everybody no excuse to deny that this happens, and that's what I love about this. Thank you guys for watching. Please share this video. The link to this video will be at the top. I want you guys to watch it. I want you guys to do more research into what the stuff. And this is an industry that got me depressed. Like, it made me so depressed. I didn't even want to work with kids for so long because I was just mind blown from how much crap actually does happen. But it's an important subject to get into. To know your stuff, the symbols that are used, how many kidnappings, where's the hotspots for that stuff, to watch out and be the one father that you're supposed to be for your family that can prevent your children from experiencing kidnapping, child trafficking, or possibly even prevent somebody else's family's child from being kidnapped. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button, share the video, comment down below what you guys thought. Would like to hear your comments. I do read them. I always heart everybody's comments. Unless you really have insulted me, then I kind of just give you a thumbs down. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.